Wednesday. What up, Ray? Thanks for joining. And what up, Brian? Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Cheers. Today, we're cooking in the kitchen. In 5 minutes, hope everyone's doing. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. Good morning, Pro Pyro. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you doing today? All right. Today, we are making poblano poppers, or Southwest stuffed poblano peppers with stuff from the garden. So I already got a head start just because I'm slow in the kitchen and I don't have a crazy amount of time today. Good morning, Corey, and good morning, Jason. How's everybody doing today? So I was just getting done in the grow tent harvesting. Good morning, Death. All right, so this is what we got, you guys. We got small poblano peppers, but that's okay. This is gonna be our snack, okay? I anticipate these will continue to get larger as we continue to improve things, but at the bottom here, I don't know, they look like they were about to start getting red, and so don't want them too spicy. But yeah, we've tomatoes. I picked a couple of these chili peppers, and I'm following a recipe for guidance, but not really. Like, we're making it our own. It's gonna be stuffed poblano peppers. What's up, Canna Claus? Thanks so much for joining. Happy hump day to you. All right, so the main protein in the pepper is going to be chorizo. So I've got my corn charring over here. No, it's not a non-stick pan. The coating came off. So we're charring corn. We've got black beans. We've got tomatoes from the garden that are going to go in it. We've got, like I said, black beans. We're going to use, recipe calls for garlic powder, but I'm going to use fresh garlic. We're going to top it with parsley. We're going to add some chili peppers in the mix, and we're going to dice some onion and add it as well, even though the recipe doesn't call for it. The recipe calls for rice. I'm a low carb version, so no rice for me. And we're going to do a little mix of mozzarella, only because it melts freaking well, and some smoked cheddar. So this is going to be like a smoky chorizo Southwest poblano popper. It's going to be a snack. We're going to have some lunch together, you guys. I'll just bring you closer here so I can work and talk. So how's everybody doing today? I had quite the day yesterday, being out of the grow tent like that all day. And you know, you have to pretty much reset yourself when you come in from outside before you go into your grow tent, you know? So I didn't reset myself until the evening. I didn't shower until the evening, and so I wasn't in the grow tent all day yesterday, and that felt scary, you guys, because I'm not 100% dialed in. It's scary leaving the grow tent unattended all day. Everything was fine, but scary. All right. So I took all the casings. So these are just mini chorizo peppers. I was just looking pretty much for any protein I can use. I wanted something different other than ground beef. So I had some of those in the fridge. I took the casings off, and the oven is preheating right now to 350. So the thing we're gonna do is, what's up, Doyle? Good morning or good afternoon. The first thing we're gonna do is cut the poblanos. We gotta get them on this sheet and in the oven. They've got to cook for like 5-10 minutes just to soften up. Got some nice amount of seeds in there. So even though they're small, they're good. So I'm actually going to keep the seeds. But these are perfect for stuffing because they're nice and deep, even if they're small. That's gonna be our focus, is to try to get them a larger size. If we can get them a larger size, then it'll be more enjoyable for dishes such as this. It's not a big deal if I take all the seeds out. I told you, I'm kind of like careless, you know, I'm like, whatever, it's fine. Taking that membrane off as well. Yeah, so this is the whole idea, you guys. You harvest something and then cook with it. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. And even though the recipe doesn't call for tomatoes or parsley, I want to use as many ingredients from the garden as I can. What's up, Dave? And what's up, Palmetto? What's up, Cannabis? Yes, we in the kitchen today, you guys. We are making a snack. Southwest stuffed poblano. All right, so I'm making a mess with my seeds here, but that's fine. So the idea is to cook everything down in a pan while the poblanos are softening in the oven, and then we stuff them, put some grated cheese on them, and then cook them for another few minutes, and then enjoy. Oh, and top it with fresh parsley first. Okay, so I'm gonna lay them all out here on a sheet. Obviously, like, it's just me eating it, so I don't really care if I throw them in the smoker. Honestly, I should, but my smoker, it like really takes a while for the flavor to develop to actually taste smoky. But if I wanted to, well, I'm already using smoked cheddar, which will give it a smoky flavor, but I could always add liquid smoke to my mix. So for those of you that don't know, if you can't smoke the peppers themselves, but you want that smoky flavor, liquid smoke is great. It's a great way to get away with that flavor if that's what you're looking for. Whoops, I ripped out a whole chunk of pepper. Oh well. So it's gonna be like poblano pepper boats, kind of. Yes, liquid smoke is good. Have you ever tried THC food, Princess? That would be cool. Oh, that's gonna be in the future. I was saying how I'd love to, you know, like grow my own lettuce and then make my own cannabis infused salad dressing. Probably have to drown my salad in it, but I used to not like to eat asparagus until I learned it was easy to grow. Oh, that's so interesting. You know what? I'm sure there's a lot of things that I don't love that I would start to like if I grew it myself. All right, so we've got our peppers laid out. 4 small peppers, so it's just gonna be a snack. So we'll probably end up with extra filling, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna put these in for like 5 minutes because the recipe calls for 10, but because these are smaller, it maybe won't need so much. All right, so we're gonna do our garlic, our onion. We're gonna chop up these chorizo peppers. Oh, got pepper seeds everywhere. Salad dressing, THC. Yeah, that'd be so cool, making me hungry. That's the goal, you guys. Last week we made tabbouleh and everyone was craving like shawarma with tabbouleh after. So yeah, I took the casings off, which is gonna make it really easy to just kind of, I mean, probably not mince it, but I'm gonna need a sharper knife. So yeah, we're gonna throw all this in a pan. Black beans, corn, onions, chorizo, tomatoes, all that stuff. And then What's up? What's up, Monkey Man? Good afternoon, legends. Nice. So I'm just getting these into small pieces, and then I'll grab my sharp knife and I'll try to get it as minced as possible. So yeah, it's such a good feeling. Like, I literally harvested this stuff maybe like half an hour ago. So it's pretty cool getting to harvest my own stuff, and then 5 minutes later I cook with it. And it depends like what you want. So I'm just following the recipe for guidance. What's up, Stang Man? Thanks for hanging out. Even though, you know, I have a recipe just for guidance, like, you do whatever you want. I want mine to be mostly like meat and cheese. So I will be adding the charred corn and the black beans, but just a little bit. Only a small amount. All right, I'm gonna get my knife and just see if I can. So has anyone in the chat ever made any kind of poblano, stuffed poblano poppers? Because they're, you know, I didn't think it was popular, but there's so many recipes online. I didn't even realize until I started growing poblanos, all the stuff you can make them. I was a prep chef for 5 years. I loved it. Cooking is a nice way for me to get away sometime. Nice. Oh, thanks for saying that, Jason. I appreciate it. Fresh the best. I'm ready to see this yummy dish. And what's up, the other Jason? Oh, you've used poblano peppers in soup. Nice. I mean, I don't think my knife is... No, I need a sharper knife, you guys. All right, it'll break down and cook it too, so it's fine. We're only gonna cook it on the pan for a little bit. All right, that, just gonna chop up some onion. Couple more minutes. Stuffed with cream cheese and bacon. Yes, that's usually how I do it, except I don't have cream cheese and I didn't want to go get any. So I just decided to do it this way. Got my messed up onion here. And then I'm gonna just crush some garlic. We're gonna add some cumin, some I might not add salt because the chorizo is really salty and so is the cheese. And then I'm gonna add 1 Chinese 5-color pepper. I think I'll do the purple one because it's the least spicy, just for like flavor. All right, so I'm gonna put my corn in here. Whoops. Fly away corn. And then all my labels came off my elements, so I can't see what I'm turning on. What's up, Les? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. And have fun in nature. I'm out of it today. I don't know if I said hello. Good afternoon. The dish sounds amazing. Yes, it does. Ooh, whoops. All right. I don't want them to like overcook because they're still gonna cook for like 20 minutes once they're stuffed. So we'll just leave them out for now because they are smaller and I feel like they're just I don't know, I feel like they'll cook faster than a regular poblano just because they're smaller and there's less than the recipe calls for in the oven, so it'll heat faster probably, or cook faster. I don't know. Think critically in the kitchen, which I don't usually do, you guys. Good afternoon, Hash. What are you making? I am making Southwest stuffed poblano peppers that I just did from the garden. We're gonna add some tomatoes, parsley, chili pepper, onions, chorizo, cheese, and some garlic. All right, so I'm just gonna do my tomatoes. Should we do a mix of colors? We should have colors, right? Good morning, everyone. I am hungover today. Nice, Bernie. Nice. Why don't you go make yourself a hair of the dog? That should make you feel better. What's up, Madeline? Good afternoon. Oh my, yes, we got Jenna Ross in the house. Hello, Jenna. Okay, so Jenna's one of my closest friends. We go way back, and she's in the chat coming to hang out. She actually is a chef, a trained chef, and she went to culinary school, so I'm kind of a little bit nervous that she just hopped on here right now. Thanks for hanging out, Jen. Bernie, you knew that was going to happen when you decided what to drink. Yeah, that's why I don't drink alcohol, you guys. We need a Long Island iced tea with this meal. I just got straight coffee, you guys. Yeah, everybody say hi to Jenna. All right, so I'm trying to take the membrane out of these tomatoes, but it's not really working. Probably because somebody I know just came on the chat and now I'm all nervous. No, I'm just kidding. You've always been a great cook. There's she again. LOL. I don't drink. Good for you, Stangman. Yesterday I made fermented soda. Should be ready in a few days. Nice. What's up, Fred? You're just in time for lunch. Who's Jenna? Jenna's my best friend. We go way back. We met in high school, and we're still friends to this day. And he is in the chat. So I'm just dicing some tomato. Jason, I know you were a prep chef, and Jenna, you're a cook, or a chef, so now I'm nervous, but that's okay, because it's me that's eating it, not you guys. The only reason I'm taking out most of the membrane from the tomatoes is because if I cook it in, it's gonna be too wet, like the mixture, the filling, and I don't want that. So we're just doing a few tomatoes, just a little bit. Tell us a story about Natalie. Jen, don't. Oh yeah, we hear you're doing great. Thanks so much, Jason. Lacatus or Lacactus, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but yes, most of the stuff harvested from the garden. The poblano peppers are from the garden. This is still hot. We put them in the oven just for a little bit. We don't want them to like dry out or anything. Now we're gonna stuff them, but we just gotta cook down that mixture. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. After this, I'm gonna be meeting up. For those of you that know Farmer Anthony from Quality Horticulture, I'm going to give him some Chinese 5-color pepper seeds today because I know he has them. So we're going to keep this live short today. Not short, but it's not going to go for 2 hours. She's making a meal I'd love to try. Looks yum. Thanks for saying that, Jason. They look great, but they taste out of this world. The poblano peppers alone taste freaking incredible. They're on the side because they're kind of stunted, but it's okay. They're still good. All right, we're gonna do a purple pepper. We've got different colors or different variations. This is from the Chinese 5-color pepper plant. So we're gonna start with the purple just because it's mild spice. I don't want this to be like crazy spicy. I'm gonna take out the seeds. I don't even know if these seeds are viable because the purple isn't fully ripe yet. So I'm not really gonna, I don't think I'm gonna harvest these seeds. Oh. Man, cut as small pieces as possible. Watch it not even be spicy. All right, so then while our mixture cooks up, I'll grate some cheese. We're gonna stuff it and then we're done. And then we're gonna eat it. Too bad you guys can't virtually enjoy the food that I make. That'd be cool. Today they're gonna come out with like AI where you pay extra or something and you can like smell and taste the food through the screen. What's up, Mia? Good afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. I'm making Southwest stuffed poblano peppers. What's up, Vivek? Thank you for hanging out. I missed some chat. I have only ever made one dish, which we were able to produce every ingredient except salt. What was it, Palmetto? That sounds awesome. I also prepare delicious meals for myself. That's awesome, Yusuf. Congrats. It's always a great feeling when you can harvest with your harvest. You roast the peppers, then into cold H2O and peel the pepper skins off. Oh, cool. That's how the Italians do it. When they make roasted peppers and then they pickle them or preserve them. I'm going to be ordering purple poblano pepper seeds. Attention, everybody. I forgot to remind you, tomorrow is Les Tomato Whisperer, who's in the chat, has graciously sent me like so many varieties of seeds. So tomorrow is going to be the unboxing, providing the order comes today. I'm an American watching a Canadian cook a Spanish meal with Chinese peppers. That's what's up, Hash. We international over here. You know how Pitbull says, Mr. Worldwide? gonna grate my cheese quick so that it's already done. I mean, I really love cheese, so. Thanks for hanging out, Euro. Have a wonderful day. So I'm like so late on the chat, you guys. We made a sriracha style sauce with purple cayenne. That sounds freaking delicious. Smell-o-vision. Yes, Bernie. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Wish we could be your guinea pig sampler. LOL. My dad, I'm doing meat subs all day for a special. Oh my God. Honestly, I don't dislike many things, but one of the things I dislike is subs. From like sub or sub, like Mr. Sub or Subway. I'm not a big sub person. I don't know. I love smoked meats, my fave. Zucchini noodle spaghetti with venison, yum. Well, I don't know about the venison, but the other stuff sounds yum. Have you ever had seafood spaghetti? Of course I have. Love seafood. All right, so like I said, mixing mozzarella and smoked cheddar. Mozzarella just melts so much better. Okay, we're gonna throw everything in now. Just gonna double check and reference my recipe quick, make sure I don't mess anything up, because I am the queen of that. And then we'll chop up some parsley at the end. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Five to 8 minutes. All right. I mean, the chorizo is already cooked, but we want to, you know, make it taste good. Chorizo. I'm gonna add in some black beans, but the thing is I'm gonna just use a spoon of this because I feel like the ratio is gonna be off if I add all of this in. Same with the black beans, so we'll eyeball it first. Because I'm not really following a recipe, kind of just doing my own thing. So we're gonna add some of these in. We're gonna add some black beans in. Let me bring you guys closer here so you can see what I'm doing. Some black beans. Add in my tomatoes, my Chinese 5-color pepper, and we're on medium-low. Oh, if the smell-o-vision were working right now, you guys would flip. This smells so good. Wow, it smells incredible. I'm gonna add my garlic and my onion. Actually, I'm gonna add those in a minute. I'm gonna press the garlic first. Whoops. And then I wonder why my knives are. All right, we're gonna add that in a second. This done, I'm gonna chop up my parsley. This parsley is so pungent that you can't even add too much because it's so strong. thumb. You guys catch that? Holy shit. This parsley is just so good. Missed cutting. Missed cutting a tomato properly. Whoops. All right, so just give you guys a closer look here. Let me just catch up on some chat. I never thought I'd hear a Pipple quote on a gardening live stream. LOL. Last I saw, they were out delivery close to your neighborhood. Thanks so much, Les. Appreciate the update. What's up, man? Thank you so much for joining. Indonesia, very cool. The food is good, but it doesn't taste good when eaten alone. That's true, Yusuf, but it tastes great for me, so. American cheese engineered to be the best melting cheese. You said it, Palmetto. What am I drinking? If I told you this, I'd have to get off the live. I'm just kidding. I'm just having coffee. I always have coffee on my lives. American cheese may not be real cheese. No, this is real mozzarella. It's not plastic cheese. We're not dealing with Kraft singles over here. That's what we call the processed cheese. Definitely questionable. No, you guys, it's real mozzarella and real smoked cheddar. Balderson smoked cheddar. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a closer look. So we've got everything just kind of cooking. You know, I might add in the rest of the corn, because why the heck not? And I might do a little more black bean. Just a little bit. The ratio looks off. So this is like, yeah, a Southwest type of mix. And then they're gonna go in the little baby peppers. And that's it, you guys. A little lunchtime snack. You said lunch is when? Right now. I'm gonna be eating it. Processed sliced cheese is a molecule away from being plastic. Yes, Cheese Whiz. Ew. I never grew up eating Cheese Whiz. I mean, no slight to people that like Cheese Whiz. It ain't my thing. The craving is real. LOL. If you are losing the coating in that pan, I would throw it away, Nat. It's not that I lost the coating. It's that I don't think the coating ever really existed in the first place, because get pans, I wash them before I use them, and I'm notorious for using a scouring sponge. But I've been looking into, like, all my other stuff is like, well, it's just regular steel. It's not non-stick or whatever. It's just either cast iron or, be careful. Sometimes you gotta have the plastic cheese. Yes, when you're having grilled cheese, sometimes you do. The thing that makes American cheese melty is sodium citrate. Did not know that. Meatball subs, not me, darn auto. It's like meat subs. Ugh. I mean, not that, like, I love meat. It's just, don't do what I did with a mandolin slicer a few days ago. Oh no, that sounds like something I would do, Les. Okay, I hear everybody talking about Jersey Mike's. Oh, TFP. Looks very nice and colorful, yummy. Yes, so good. I've smoked some good cheese strains. LOL. Penny, that's hilarious. I feel like I'm really behind in the chat. Oh no, we're here. Fresh Princess, can I be a mod? See, the reason why I don't have more mods on my channel is because I just want everyone to, like, enjoy the stream. You know, I feel bad if you guys have to, like, well, I don't have my mods really do anything anyways other than make sure everything runs smoothly, chat. But yeah, I would make, like, so many of you guys mods. I just want you guys to enjoy the stream and not stress, unless you want to be. And that's a different story. So I just added in my garlic and my onion. We're gonna let that cook for like, I don't know, 2 more minutes. And then we're gonna stuff our peppers. Because I was rushing, I didn't do a job at cutting everything. I definitely rushed it a little bit, but it's one of those things where, you know, if you're making it for yourself, don't care, then who cares? See, okay, I gotta try this mics. This is what everybody's talking about. By the way, you guys, look what I got from yesterday. It's so much more beautiful today because all the flowers opened up, but this is from yesterday's live, what I harvested from the outdoor garden. It's all over now, you guys, but there it is. And then we got some like reject dahlias back here. Okay, put this away here. I got my cheese ready. Oh, I forgot to add in my cumin. Oh my gosh, if you guys could smell this, it's like, wow. All right, so I'm gonna just bring this over here. Coffee. Have you tried turning the phone sideways? It will be a better pick. I have. The reason why I don't, because I often change my, I often edit my lives into a short after, and sometimes I share it on Instagram, and so I do it this way just so that I can repurpose the content. I don't get the right shot if I do it horizontally. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna turn this off now, and we're going to stuff. I'm gonna get a small spoon, I guess, and stuff. These are pretty small, but it's okay. I can try it in a month if they are still building it. I eat gluten-free, and Jersey is the only chain sub restaurant with gluten-free in the US. Wow, I didn't know that. Shoot, I touched a pepper and I touched my mouth, and now my mouth is on fire. No frost last night. It was 8 Celsius this morning. Wow, that's cold. I think a high, but great suggestion, Stangman. I know it's better for the audience. If you guys, it depends. If you guys are watching on like a computer or a TV, that also makes more sense. But when I look at my analytics, most people watch from their phone. So I feel like the experience is more enjoyable with it portrait style. What's up, Mark? All right, so actually I should probably put this up and then tilt this down. All right, so we're gonna stuff these peppers. I should have made the filling like smaller because these peppers are really small, but it's okay. We'll make it again, just like the chili oil. We made it once, it needed some modifications. Yeah, I should have made things smaller. It's not small enough. I shouldn't have rushed it, but that's okay. I mean, it's still gonna taste freaking awesome, so I don't really care. So again, the only reason normally I would definitely add like salt and pepper. No, because I've got the chili peppers. And salt, the chorizo and the cheese are both going to be very salty. Okay, that's way too much. What are you doing? What are you freaking doing? Okay. Definitely should have cut the fillings small, that's for sure. Like even the beans and the corn, maybe I should have chopped it all up. And I want to make sure that like the filling is, you know, like this guy got no black beans. All right, so I have obviously leftover filling, but you know what? I'm gonna harvest a bell pepper and maybe I'll stuff a bell pepper with the rest. The best cook show on my phone. As someone who has been gluten-free my entire life, that episode is hilarious. Oh, I don't know. I'm missing a lot of chat. Gluten-free episode of South Park. I have not seen that episode. You got the cheese to sprinkle on top. Of course, we've got a mixture of smoked cheddar and mozzarella. I am the cheese queen, so we have to have cheese. Pampered chef stuff seems common with anything these days. I think it's easier if you pick up, yeah, in hindsight that would have been easier, cannabis, but you'll learn. I'm uncoordinated in the kitchen. I drop things, I make a mess, I break things. I'm just a disaster, which is why the Corel, because it's not as breakable, but I've also managed to break it. You're gonna cover it with cheese, and overflowing cheese is good when it gets bubbly on the edges. Oh, yum. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna cover it with cheese. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do? I should put them all closer to each other and just drown it in cheese. Bernie, I 100% agree with you. Life is all about finding humor in random stuff. I literally find humor in everything. I've even had people comment on my stuff saying that wasn't funny. I'm like, I know. I just like the stuff because you gotta find humor in everything. All right, so I put them all side by side and I'm just like covering in cheese. Thanks so much for hanging out, Jason. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. What's up, Andy? Thanks for hanging out. You know that meme about the dude tilting his head back and the hot dog hits its face? That's me, but with cheese. LMAO. I don't know which one you're talking about. All right, so I'm just gonna really go ham with the cheese. gonna use that, Bernie. That's a good one. All right, so how long do we bake for? So now we've got, woo! This is what it's like with TFP in the kitchen, you guys. I just make a freaking mess. All right, they are Southwest stuffed poblano peppers. We'll top it with parsley. How long am I baking this for? Um, 10 minutes. Or until cheese is melted. I mean, I tried the filling before putting it in the pepper, but I I'm like so rushed that I just threw it in there. It's actually really good. We're trying to make food, not content. Fail army. LOL. Honestly, that's what my lives have become. It's just fail army. My whole life is fail army. I think the big ones from Hats, New Mexico. Boy, they're good. Poblanos are so good. It must be good because it made me smile. It would honestly. I freaking love chorizo. It's so good. So yeah, that was awesome. And I like anything with a Southwest flavor profile, like tacos, quesadilla, Southwest salad, bueno. Well, that's not Southwest, that's Spanish. All right, just put this stuff away. That was so yummy. I still have cheese left over too, so I'm gonna do and I'm gonna stuff it and use the rest of the filling and the ingredients. So I'm gonna reserve it for now. I'm just gonna put it in here. Yeah, and then we're just going to wait for the cheese to melt. And then lunchtime, you guys. Yum, I can't wait. I've only had lunch on the live with you guys once. First started these lives, I was, I actually recently watched back live. I've come such a long way. Sorry, I'm catching up on the chat. Whips out the one Spanish word she knows. Hey, I know a little bit of Spanish. Un poco español. She can probably swear too. Oh, don't tempt me, Mia. Those are the first words I learn in any language. I've always been interested in like other languages, so I can swear in every language. Well, not in every language, but in a few. Sometimes I'm just like, put some cilantro on it. I'm good. Yeah, who in the chat? I know a lot of people like cilantro. Some people don't like cilantro or cilantro, whatever you call it. Eating live is an important test. Who? That live, I don't know, it was like one of my first lives, and I was just like, chat, you want me to harvest some lettuce and eat it right now? And they were like, you do it. And my nutrients wasn't even right. The lettuce wasn't even, it just wasn't 100%. And I just made a salad on the live and I ate on the live. And normally I like to do that. I feel like it's it's rude to you guys if I start eating on a live. No cilantro for me. Oh, so you have the gene where it tastes like soap. Apparently there's certain people, I don't know if it's called a gene. I don't know if it's genetic, but. Oh yeah, that cheese is getting so melty. That's gonna be so good. What is Chinese parsley? I never know. It's probably just cilantro. Just kidding. The reason why some people think cilantro tastes soap is because of a gene. Oh, so it is genetics. Had no idea, you guys. I don't have cilantro. Actually, our coriander seed just sprouted. So we're gonna have cilantro in the tower that we're doing on Friday. Fresh parsley. I was like, why is that parsley so spicy? It's because I put it where the pepper was. Coriander or cilantro? Well, coriander is from cilantro. Coriander is the seed. I have coriander seeds, but it grows into cilantro. Wash that parsley down with some coffee. Delicious. So, yeah, it's gonna be ready in a couple minutes. We're gonna taste it, see how it is. Which came first, the coriander or the cilantro? Also known as Chinese parsley. Oh, is that okay? What does it say on Google? Is that just a joke you're making, or is that a real thing? What is Chinese parsley? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's also Chinese parsley. Oh my god, that's so funny. I had no idea. Hilarious. All right, well, I've got leftover cheese. I'm just gonna put that away. So I did that with my chili oil. I roasted my chilies and before using them. I didn't remove the skins, but because they're so tiny, I'll show you guys a pepper that I just harvested. They're so tiny that when you harvest them, if you're trying to remove the skin, and it's like the flesh is gone with it too. I got leftover cheese. I'm just gonna put that away. Oh well. If you guys weren't watching, that is exactly what I would be doing. I'd literally be like shoveling it from the plate into my mouth. No joke. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna just cover this. Woo! And we'll use our parsley. I'll go put this in the sink. Actually, I'm not going to put this away just yet. We're going to cut the poblano popper on it for the stuffed poblano. All right, done. Look at all the tomatoes I still have from my harvest, you guys. I have so many freaking tomatoes. The parsley whisper, LOL. Yeah, Chinese food is bomb. Okay, I'll try growing tatsoi. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow when we do the unbox, guys. Just gonna grab this and take a peek at this. Ooh, that looks so good. We're gonna give it a minute and I'm gonna pull it out. I can almost roll those peppers from here. Do olive oil with tomatoes, basil. Yum, sounds so good. I have burrata cheese, so I'm gonna make that dish again. Yum. All right, we're gonna let that just sit for a sec. I'm gonna top it with some parsley. Actually, I'll flip you guys around and show you. Fresh parsley from the Grow Tower. Be helpful if I actually get it on the dish. All right, so poblanos from the garden, stuffed with chorizo, corn, charred corn, black beans, Chinese 5-color pepper from the garden, tomatoes from the garden, smoked cheddar topped with melted smoked cheddar, mozzarella, and parsley from the garden. This is still hot, but I'm gonna try to just make the switch here. There it is. Wickershire, how you doing? And what's up, Bobby? Good afternoon, you guys. Right on time. Before we sign off, we're gonna have a bite of this just to see how did it go. Did we do a good job? Is this gonna be a good lunchtime snack? I typically do 1 meal a day, but today's an exception because you guys are here. And let's try to show everybody the full scope of growing, harvesting, cooking, and eating. Where's the beef? The beef that I have is frozen and I didn't plan properly, but otherwise I would have done ground beef. So I had to improvise and I used chorizo instead. All right, right here. I mean, it's probably still so hot, but like you've got to have it when like, you got to look at this, you guys. Look at that. Oh, whoops. There it goes. But nice melty cheese and southwest stuffed poblanos. So freaking good. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna do a little taste test just to close things off. I'm gonna make sure I've got a bite with everything. It's gotta have poblano, of course, tomato, garlic, black bean, corn, chorizo. All right, so we've got a bite. Wait, I gotta make sure. I'm like really scared that I'm gonna burn myself. You're just in time for lunch, Cocaine. All right, so here it is. We got a little bit of, yes, Wickershire. All right, describe the taste like a Michelin bar chef. All right, drum roll, please. Watch me burn myself. I'm notorious for doing that, so. That's some good shit. That is so freaking good. Like, BRB, gonna go have lunch now. We've got everything. Tomato, black bean, corn, chorizo, onion, garlic, parsley. Fuck, excuse my language. Gotta be careful with the F-bombs, you guys, but sometimes it just happens. Anyways, just shut up and eat it is what it's trying to say. Oh my God, that's so freaking good. When you're growing up and your parents tell you to stop playing with your food. Are you kidding, Bobby? Never let that drop to the ground. That is so good. Too good to waste. Wow. Oh my gosh. What a wonderful treat. Wow. That is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm actually really impressed with myself. That is so fucking good. Oh my God, dropping the F-bombs. These are the time we need large spoons, Elba. Hacky Sack was a wonderful game. Yes, it was, and I always sucked at it, so I'm glad when it comes to food, I could save it. That was so good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep eating. I actually have to get going, so that was a wonderful snack before I hit the road. One more before I go. So the pepper is like really nice cooked. It's not like mushy or anything, but it's like tender, like it's enjoyable. And everything else is like cooked to perfection, and the flavors go so well together, and it's a little spicy. It's a little bit of a kick, but a good kick. Man, I'm never gonna leave the house at this rate. Where's my dog? She's sleeping right now. She's been a little bit under the weather, so she sleeps a lot. After I finish my live, I go get her and I feed her, but I don't like to bug her if she's sleeping, and if I went to go get her right now, I'd have to rush her. And she's a little old lady. So I'll bring her on the live one of these days, I promise. But I included her in my video just for you, so you see her. A little spicy. Yeah, it's so good though. Chili rellenos. Never tasted that, or never heard of that. Guys, I gotta go. But that was so good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I made the best freaking snack ever. I wish I could share it with you guys. Yeah, there's the five spice coffee. It's in this dish, Wickershire. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Tomorrow's gonna be really fun if you're interested in just really expanding your knowledge on different varieties that are out there of different vegetables to grow. Les has been so kind to send over a package of seeds. So we're gonna be through them. We're gonna talk about the different varieties, the descriptions. We're gonna plan, we're gonna take a vote. I'll see if I can figure out how to add a poll so that you guys can see, you know, what do you want me to grow next, and where do you want me to grow? So I got here just in time to watch you eat it. I'm so glad you made it on time. Thanks so much for hanging out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and I'm excited because I'm hanging out with you guys in the garden. So come find me tomorrow. We're gonna do a nice garden recap. I still haven't shown you guys what the change I've made with the fan. I still have another fan to relocate, but yeah, all good stuff happening in the grow tent, and I'm really, really excited for tomorrow. It's been 2 days since I've done the live in there, so yeah, come find me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time, and don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. I'm just gonna have a couple more bites as you guys roll out. This is where I should have like in credits with music right now, but I don't, so I'll just eat while you guys say bye. And while you guys smash the like button. Thanks for saying that, Cannabis. I appreciate it. Sometimes I feel like my content is lacking because I've been actually working in the garden. So I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I'm glad you guys come to hang, whatever you find interesting. If you don't want to know about seeds or varieties tomorrow, come back on Friday. We're putting stuff in the orange tower. It's going to be fun. Man. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Sending you all positivity. Pumpkin tower planting. Yes, Wickershire. Thanks for hanging out. It was so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Peace out.